And we're live from Head in the Clouds, as named by Cobro. This is the 10th show of the Contour Tour, named by Muty. Let's see who's here. Lord Rao 2018 is here. Duel's here. Broom 17 is here. DOP Creeper's here. Sauerkraut T. Tubi. Pierre Douglas Fillmore's here. Underscore's here. Staffy's here. Mr. Roberts here. Eminem is here. Dom says bring the pie charts back. Orito is here. Beanarito's here. Father 5. Mr. Dave Q. Anita Band-Aid's here. Welcome everybody. Let's see. Oh, we had some donations. Wow. Oh, wow. A huge donation from Eminem, and Eminem says, Moogie Kupo. Moogie Kupo. Moogie? Kupo, Kupi. Or is it Moogle? Mason Moogle? Moogle? Kupo? Chocobo? Kupo. What? What? Thank you, Eminem and Eminem. Thank you so much. Thank you. And honor for Eminem and Eminem. And a donation from Underscore. Underscore says, was listening to some archive songs the other day and was inspired by one to do a sound theme. Oh, cool. Thank you, Underscore. Thanks for the donation. Thank you. Oh, and Anita Band-Aid with 25-month sub. Says, hooray for 25, a nice hat. Oh, was I wearing your hat in the previous video? If anyone doesn't know, the beanie that I wear was made by the illustrious Anita Band-Aid. I love it. But yeah, thanks Underscore, thanks Eminem, thanks Anita Band-Aid. Oh, we got a raid from Pierre. How's it going, Pierre? What were you streaming today? Welcome to Korushi. GD Bill's here. Koetsu's here. I'm only a big child. Welcome. Oh, Eminem and M says Moogles are like Final Fantasy canon. They're fluffy and have pom-poms in their head and all they say is Kupo. It's real Kupo wants Kupo. I feel like people are going to be outraged. Oh no, server's not responding. Am I still streaming? Am I still on the air? Says I am. Yeah, I feel like people are going to be outraged that I'm doing gaming music and I'm not. I don't know. I've never played the games. I enjoy. I don't think I'll be able to post it till Saturday probably. But I enjoyed learning. I don't know how to say Aerith's theme. I think people who really love this song are gonna hate what I did, but I gotta stay true to myself, right? I'm saying it right, Aerith? I think I decided yesterday that it just doesn't work to try to do these songs in a day. In terms of the number of hours, yes, that's possible, but the problem is that I like the beginning part of the process. I like sitting down at the keyboard and just having fun with the sheet music. I enjoy going to Ableton Live and just starting to mess around with beats and sounds. I enjoy going to Logic and starting to actually lay it out as a finished arrangement. And then I hate every single thing from that point on. Like the finishing work and the recording of the instruments and stuff. So the problem is I'm really tired by that point of the day when I have to do the part that I hate. So I think I'm going to spread it. I think going forward, and I'm going to have to do it this time, is I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to do it, I think, over 2 days. So that I can do the stuff I don't like, start fresh. Eminem says, don't be the judge of others, you're just creator. Once you raise the universe, it's not up to you what people think. Some wise stream with big yellow tube. Yeah. I'm just warning people. I'm just warning Eminem. Because people get, you know how it is with games especially. Man, people get so protective. Fandom gets so protective. You know, it's like, this is an imaginary universe. How dare you change the gender? This person was a man. They always have to be a man. Or this color was green. You can't change it to orange. It was always green. It was meant to be green. So the change. I mean, I don't think that. Well, yeah. Fandom. I think I'm not a big fan of fandom. I think it's because it's just sometimes fandom, I feel like so many creators get afraid to change because they're afraid that they feel like they just can't, you know? But yes, that streamer that Muty quoted is right. We don't get to control how other people experience what we create. Which I like that. I like that is the case. I am totally fine with creating something and most people hating it. That doesn't bother me. But I do like to warn people if they're preparing, if they're gonna walk into the lion's den. I'll just say, just so you know, you're about to walk into the lion's den. So if you do, it's on you, not on me. Let's give did the sound? Oh, the sound theme probably. I think we probably can do the sound theme right away. Tubi, you write so many messages sometimes, Tubi. Broom says, kid shirt is red. It's supposed to be gray. Mark's status is 4. Okay. Off. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. Oh, I see. Tubi's writing messages because y'all are talking to Tubi. But yeah, it's a pretty song. Aerith. I didn't actually listen to it until I finished. I have now heard it, but I waited to do it until I'd finished my arrangement. I'm looking at the sheet music. I really liked the other song too. There was it was tied. It was that and some other's theme. Tiva's, maybe Tiva's theme. Oh, there's gonna be there will be tomorrow. I'm gonna post on YouTube a video about me arranging Tragedy. It's sort of long. I hope at least a few people will enjoy it. I don't know if I'm gonna do many more of them. It's just they're too time consuming to make. And it's going to seem like it's nothing at all, but it was very time consuming. The editing. So that'll be on YouTube tomorrow. Hey, ReactiveNylon. Haven't announced since I saw your message late. I would have broken the tie with Tifa. But so excited for this. This song has been with me for over 25 years. It might be one of my top 3 games of all time. So after I finished my arrangement, I done basically the track is pretty much all laid out. But I'm going to be replacing some of the synths with instruments, like I haven't decided which ones yet, and there's some vocals I'm going to be doing, but it's the concept's all finished, and so yeah, I listened to the original and I read a little bit about the character, and I guess I shouldn't say any spoilers, but the original version is sort of fitting with the character arc of the character, of what happens to the character. But I like to think that my version is maybe it's I don't know. Well, I don't know the full character arc, but no single person could be reduced to a single theme, right? So it's a somewhat different side of Aerith. Okay, let's see milestones. Rose Nettle's 100th drum fill. Father Fives' sensor instruments too. Well, I should say things that are not made inside of a box. Rose Nettle's 100th. Hey, Rose Nettle. I don't know if Fruitpoos is here, but Fruitpoos gave me an awesome set of sounds to work with. I'd said I was going to use 2, and I'm going to use at least 3, maybe 4 of the sounds from the song that Fruitpoos picked. But there's some really cool sounds on that song. So I lucked out. But I think I'm going to pretty much always do it that way, where, I mean, it might eventually, I don't know, the way I pick people will probably change, and maybe it'll be an unlock sometimes, but I so much prefer being able to dive into creation and not waste time. Not waste is not the right word, but I don't like to have to spend time looking for sounds to start out. I just want to start creating with whatever I have at my disposal. So with both this song and with Tragedy, I started out using the song. This is what I do is I get the Ableton Live project from the song that was requested, and I work from that Ableton Live project using just all the sounds that are there. And then only after I've done a bunch of work do I start adding a few extra sounds and swapping some sounds. Stavies, this is a challenge. You could have to-be-picked sounds. Well, I like figuring out ways for y'all to be involved. I don't think I'm going to make any sort of music video for this one. Although now that I remember, I did the music video because that was actually less work than trying to film me playing. So I don't know what I'll do. I wish I didn't have to film it. I would do a lot more of these if I didn't have to film it. That and the recording vocals are my least favorite part of this. The filming and the recording of the instruments. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, here's our featured sound. It's a cool sound. It's got an interesting personality. Here's his, we all hate being in front of the camera. Bruce says the filming and the recording, the two most important parts. Well, see, that's the thing is that the reason, for me, they aren't. That's the problem. That's why I don't like it. The thing I was thinking about this the other day, why I love improv and practicing the most is with improv, there's a one-to-one relationship between the time that I put in and what I get out of it. If I spend 20 minutes improvising a song, at the end of those 20 minutes, I have a 20-minute song that I made. It's just this total synergy of being in the moment. For practicing, it's the same thing. With practicing, if I practice for an hour, I get an hour of practice done. One-to-one relationship. As soon as you're trying to make something over, like record an album or record a video, you can spend 1,000 hours on it, 2 hours, and you're not guaranteed that you will have something at the end of it. That will be, it's yeah. So, and also I love the raw part aspect of creativity the most. I don't like refining. I've never liked refining. Because it feels a little bit like I'm trying to take this thing that was just this thing that sort of burst out, just this flowy, spontaneous thing, and shackle it. That's what it feels like sometimes. But that's necessary if you're going to refine. You can't just on your first draft write your novel. It's a process. But I don't like that process very much. So I'd be totally fine. This is probably horrible to say. I would be totally fine, sort of just stopping what I did with Final Fantasy, and nobody ever hears it. I'd be totally fine. I had a great experience learning it and playing it, and I'm fine to just move on to the next thing. I'm not going to. I'm going to give y'all I'm going to let y'all appreciate or dislike whatever you're going to feel about it. But yeah, I'm in it for the raw. I'm in it for the rawness, that moment, the moment of creation. I'm not interested in the growing up part. I like the birth, But y'all will hear it. Y'all will hear it. Don't worry. I think I'm coming up with I'm going to keep doing these. I don't know how long. I have to find evidence that they're worth it. They're helping this show. But I am getting I'm getting better at and figuring out how to make it so that it doesn't drive me insane. Let's see our drum kit. Evan Evidence says, don't you dare stop when a lot of things slide out of the limit. Hey, Mighty Maddie. Thank you. Well, just see, this is the thing. This is life, right? Every hour I'm doing one thing means I'm not doing another thing, right? Life is about choices. And yeah, life's about choices. All I want to be doing is working on Project X. And I'm doing a lot of Project X, but I'm still at least a year away. Maybe longer. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Liverpool Kit. Why is there no Liverpool Kit? There it is. I need a better name than Project X. Thermal paste, here it is. We're going to beat the hour despite me talking. Man, I've listened to more hip hop in the last couple weeks than I probably have in my entire life leading up to now. So I'm like 73 beats per minute. Let's swing it. Let's make it hip hop. Yeah, let's swing it. Do I have any rhythm sounds? There's one. It's okay. Let's swing. But who was I? What were some beats I was digging? It turned out it was just randomly. I just, it's two that I liked. I was digging some instrumentals by Hieroglyphics, who apparently are from Oakland. I didn't know that. And also another Oakland band who are related to Hieroglyphics. What was it? I can't remember now. I'm just listening to instrumentals for the most part right now. Did I set up us to swing? I mean, this is a pretty gentle kit. It's not a real hip hop kind of kit, but. The drum generator really doesn't generate hip-hop beats out of the box very easily. Let's swing it. Stabby says middle pictograms. Who else in chat? So I know Muty's into hip-hop, and I feel like Dom, you've said things that it sounds like you know a bunch of hip hop. Anyone else into hip hop? I always was listening to the people that hip hop was sampling, but now I'm listening to the real deal. GD Bill, you are? There's our first beat, and then here's GD Bill. What's up with the? This get all messed up? There it is. There it is. We got our beats. Let's check out these sounds. Brother Blues, Electric Love. And that's from Staffy from Douglas Fillmore, grand piano plus strings. Staffy with Golden Bowl mallets. Mr. Robert, Peruvian panpipes. Douglas Fillmore, Turkish Oud lute. Hey, Tally Love. And then Skeeter, dancing anvil. Y'all pick which sound starts the improv. What was that other? Who else was that digging? I'm just listening to playlists and stuff. That's how I've been finding things. Eminem says you should check out Master Ace's song "Young Black Intelligent" from his following season's album. That's real hip hop. None of that big booty harm someone stuff. Just dropping knowledge like Knowledge Drop Factory. I think hip hop's my experience with it is a little like with poetry. I never liked poetry until I started reading it aloud. And then suddenly it made sense to me. But until then I just didn't get it at all. And I think with hip hop, learning to do freestyling myself is sort of changing how I'm listening to hip hop, and I'm starting to get it. Because for me, the bridge that was hard to cross was funk and soul was such a part of my becoming a musician, and jazz, which are the parents, the grandparents of hip hop. And what I love so much about jazz, funk, and soul, specifically of the 70s and 60s, and not so much of the 80s, but the 70s and 60s, it was the amount of just the well, for one, they're not playing with click tracks. It's grooving, but it's organic. It's incredibly organic. And so it was hard for me to go from that to the sound of sampling, which is sampling, and drum machines, which are very feel very static in relation to that, and also to lose the pitch of the voice of vocals. I mean, that's what I love the most. The singing, and so I think it just took me a while to sort of look. I need to look at hip hop as something fundamentally different. I can't compare it. It's just a different thing, and now I'm starting to really get into it because I've let go of that comparison and just let it be its own thing. Who did you recommend again, Beauty? I didn't. I need to write it down or I will forget. Master Ace. Following seasons. Oh, Souls of Mischief. They had a track that I was really into. An instrumental track. And then I told y'all how one of the ways I'm working on lyric improvisation is I find lyrics and I sing one of their lines, and then I sing, I improvise something. Then I sing their next line, then I improvise something. And I've done that. I've been doing a lot of that with singing, and I'm starting to do spoken, more rapping, spoken word. And I don't know how I randomly ended up on a DMX song, and I was curious how he was phrasing something, because I wasn't listening. I was just reading, I don't know that DMX is. I don't know. I have a sense that DMX is maybe not particularly known for the complexity of their lyrics, but what I was interested in, what I like about DMX is the aggression, the forward propulsion of the way he raps. There's just this momentum to it from a musical point of view, not necessarily words. But he had some track where I don't remember the words exactly, but the rhyme, it was basically this kind of scheme. It was like, but looking at the text, you would expect it to be like this, baba doo ba dop, baba doo ba dop. But what he did, he went baba doo ba bop. He was doing this delay, and it just added this crazy energy, this kind of thing that you hear from a jazz drummer who takes what you expect. You expect baba doo ba dop, baba doo ba dop, baba doo ba bop, baba doo ba bop. I was like, DMX plays rapping like a drummer. Let's see. Okay. Eminem says Master Ace. Following season. Do White Show, yes. I think it'll work. Father Five says X gonna give it to you. Yeah, it might be that one. Yeah, it was that track. That was it. Father Five got it. Just from my way with Baba. Yeah, because the lyric is something like, then we let it pop, but he goes, then we let it pop, or something like that, right? And it happens a little later than you expect, and it's got such a power in that. Eminem says, how do you deal with profanity rap? Most rap is rude. Well, I'm not gonna be covering rap songs. I think rap songs, most rap is, I think it's sort of weird to cover. It'd be weird to cover most rap because rap lyrics tend to be so personal that it almost feels inappropriate for me. I mean, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to be having an issue with that. I don't have any problem with people profanity. That's just a channel thing. I have no problem. I don't have any problem with it in music. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to hear, well, I don't know. I mean, you might hear me. It might happen organically. If it happens organically, Stav says you'll be spitting originals. I mean, I'm not. My main motivation remains to be able to sing improvised lyrics. That it's only recently that and it was because I realized that I could make myself work harder and learn faster by rapping than by singing. Because rap phrases would make for not very good melodies because there's just too much going on. There's too much there. You're not going to have. But from the point of view of learning to rhyme and getting more skillful at improvising, it's awesome because you're going to be doing so many more words in each phrase. So I realized that I could probably accelerate my learning process by doing rapping rather than doing, and I mean, I'm still singing as well, but I think just in a 5-minute span, I'm probably doing 3 times as many words improvising as when I'm singing. So it's really great but maybe, who knows, maybe someday I'll have a rap stream on Twitch. There's a couple of people to do that. I've seen 2 or 3 people to do that, like Insomniac Rap, where they just rap things in chat. If I had the skills, that'd be fun to do every once in a while. Eminem says, ETC gonna give it to you. Oh, we're doing a song before the hour. I know it doesn't seem like it. Something catastrophic would have to happen. Like someone would have to say something about, I don't know, copyright or something. Send this poll. How about, oh, did we have a reward? Did we get our reward? Oh, we did. Yeah, we can do a reward. I think I still have time. Okay, if you want a vehicle for your stuff, run the reward command. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, reward. Okay. Rosanetto got the 262. Let me move this. Rosanetto got the 262 CB Stone Cold, a dilapidated windshield. Manufactured by Oklahoma Machines. Poor Rosanetto's just sitting there behind their windshield, going nowhere. Probably no windshield wipers either. And then Bruce got the 153T Water Doggo, a stolen yawl built by Twitchy Machines. Dom got the 840 XF Pokemon, a dilapidated ocean liner made by Dynamite Schmickel, Ltd. Staffy got the 61S Clara, a dilapidated dump truck made by Bernard Destiny International. Pierre got the 599 XXL Panda, an antique paddle boat engineered by Millicent Motors. GD Bill got the 416L Saber-Toothsy. Oh, that's good. A stolen magenta and purple canoe designed by Brother Boat Incorporated. Douglas Fillmore got the 768 VVY Cold Volcano. Oh, that's good. Cold Volcano. An antique dirt bike manufactured by Solomon Lannister International. Meanwhile, M&M got the 741G Whippersnapper, a cyan container ship designed by Aziz Transportation. Duel got the 995J Percival, a stolen chopper designed by Noki Transportation. Whereas Mr. Robert got the 665 1LX Dog Zebra Elephant, a brand new RV produced by Pony Incorporated. I'd be sort of into, I'd be into having an RV someday. Maybe. Travel the world in my RV and just stream from random places. That'd be pretty cool. And Father Five got the 748G Wheelbarrow, a chartreuse with silver trim squad car produced by Cruciferous Dishington Corp. Okay, I better etceterate. Here we go. Time to etceterate. You might have noticed that our bot, To Be or Not to Bot, aka Tubi, is quite an active part of our channel. And that's because y'all can help write what it says. We call it Bot Talk, and there's a lot of different things you can do with it. An easy way to get started is with !bot space random, and using that command you can submit a random thing for Tubi to say at some point during a future show. If you want to dig deeper into Bot Talk, there's variables, option sets, multi-part messages, and more. It's just another way you can share your creativity with our community. I'm the Etc. Kid, and I host a live show on Twitch that's one of the most interactive experiences you'll find on the web. Normally when you watch a concert, it's a pretty passive experience. But on this show, you actually can help shape the music we create, even if you have no musical background. Here's how it works. There's a live chat room, and before each song, you can request the sounds I use and the speed and the key of the music. And the drum beats for each song are generated from your usernames using software I wrote. I take the basic musical ingredients you give me and layer by layer, turn them into something on the spot. Everything is completely improvised from scratch. Because I don't have anything planned in advance, no melodies, no chords, it means each request you make has a profound impact on the end result. And your requests make every song sound pretty different. As you watch these songs come into existence, you also get to help name them. Symphony of a Madman. Enigma has named our 1000th track on Twitch. That's what makes this show so different. You have a direct impact on your experience, and your contributions are encouraged and celebrated by our amazing community. So please drop by, make a request, and become a part of our next song. Good night and good luck. I'll see you soon. Thanks for those cows. We got a raid from Psychostick. Awesome. Is Psychostick still here? That must happen just when I started, didn't it? Can we get a reverse raid of Psychostick? First person who goes and follows Psychostick is going to get $15 in our stream currency, and up to 3 random people will get 5. So if you came over from Psychostick and you forgot to follow, today was your first show, here's your chance. Go back, give a follow to Psychostick. Oh, the Rager's still here. Awesome. Let's see. Welcome to Wendell, Greeley the Snail, Some Metal Dude, Thin Skin 45, Tally Love. Yeah, honor for Psychostick. What was Psychostick doing today? Can I get a where's my Let me make sure I'm following Psychostick. Oh, it's a full band. Oh wait, I've seen y'all before. I think we raided you. Is that possible? Oh, it looks awesome. Chad, please, if you haven't followed them yet, please go follow. What else is there? A humor core band? Awesome. It looks, yeah, definitely. Please go follow. So for new folks, I think is it doing a request? Doesn't look like it started doing a. Well, anyway, we got to name the song. Just improvised. Let me see possible titles. Wendell 81 with Ghost House. Some Metal Dude, Ghost Shark. Q with Psychedelic Wonderland. Paul with Climbing Sunbeams. Douglas Fillmore, Still in Nature. Reactive Nylon, 2 wrongs making a right. Oh yeah, we got, oh good. A bunch of y'all gonna get, you know, I realized just as that song started that I had done the wrong drum loops. I'm sure some of y'all noticed. Someone probably told me in chat and I didn't see it. Sorry about that. So yeah, new folks, a bunch of y'all are going to be on this next track. We're going to get started on just a moment. But first we got to name this. Oh, we just did. Eminem says, I did a commission. Oops. I had a, oh no. All those titles I just said didn't go up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, since we have a lot of people here, I'm gonna have to just deal with that later. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna continue on. And we'll title that, we'll deal with that title later. Oh yeah, Muty, I did see your commission. I just saw one command. Is that right? Oh, Dudley Dogs, the Psycho Stick just performed their last show of the season. They'll be back in 2 weeks. Oh yeah, and I see. Yeah, I'll save it. I'll save it so chat can request. Yeah. Sorry about it. Normally we have a poll, but I don't want to try to figure out what's messed up with my code. So we're just gonna keep going. We will name that in a bit. So this new track we're to create. Here's how the process works. I'm going to turn 2 people's names into drum loops, and then I'm going to demo the sounds that chat has requested, and y'all are going to vote, and then I'll do the improv. And those steps are going to happen pretty fast. There we go. Oh, and a huge donation from Cobro. Thanks, Cobra. Cobra says, my album title got picked. Pog. I have a commission I've had saved for a month. It was my move celebration. I can't decide if I should save it for later or use it tonight. With that right, I think people may want to make requests, right? Yeah, let's, Cobra, I want to do probably at least a couple tracks so people can get requests in, but yeah, we can play it by ear. But thank you so much, Cobra. Thank you. Thank you. Honor for Cobra. And a donation from Name Withheld. Thanks, Name Withheld. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I got so many things happening all at once. Let's see, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's start getting ready for this track. It's going to feature first request ever from DJ Footy PJs, Dudley Dog, Frostbites 151, Greeley the Snail, Project Chrissy, Ruin Sleepless, Sean MSX. Now, if you're wondering, hey, I didn't make any requests. When you follow for the first time, you get some random requests just so you can be a part of the process right away. But you can start making manual requests. All the sound, there's lots of different things you can request. Also, Sean Solo Beats, Tally Love, and Thin Skin. And then Zirizal's 5th song and Father Five's 1100th request. Okay, let's zero out and okay, let's see. And our drum kit is the down tempo kit. And our first beat is for Dudley Dog. Let's put a get some shape. There's Dudley Dog's beat, and then here's Greeley the Snail. Okay, we got our beats. Let's check out these sounds. From Project Chrissy, these are all random sound requests. Again, so if you'd like, there's several thousand sounds you can request and you can listen to them. They're on the website, on the request page. 80s Pop Oregon. And then Shawn Max with Curly Whirly. Whoops. Frostbite's 151 Turkish Sazither. And then a Ruined Sleepless Sci-Fi Mystery. DJ Footy PJ's Trombone Staccato. Thin Skin 45 Soda Bubbles. Okay, y'all pick which one of these sounds is going to start our improv. So I'm going to be, I'll use all the sounds and the drum beats. But y'all are picking which I'm going to use first. And because I have no idea what I'm about to do, I'm just going to be making it up. That first sound inspires everything that follows. Whatever I do with the first sound is going to make me do something different with the next sound and so on. So this is one of the most important decisions right here. Oh, Dom says title inspire. Yeah, let's do in honor of Psycho Stick. In honor of Psycho Stick, include the word psycho in your title or the word stick in your title. Or both. Okay, let's end this poll. Soda Bubbles. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. So I'm gonna have a pre-roll and a post-roll video just while I'm moving the light stuff around. Normally we have camera switching, multiple cameras, but that broke last week and I was hoping a restart would fix it. Didn't. So no, I guess we're just stuck on one camera, looks like. Here we go, time to accelerate. So I'm down in my basement, and believe it or not, I was originally planning on doing the show down here until I realized that my roommates wouldn't have been super happy with that. But it does serve as an interesting backdrop while I welcome any new folks who just came in. What you're about to hear is a live musical improvisation, meaning I'm going to make up some music from scratch on the spot. But I'll be getting a ton of help from chat. Chat will give me the sounds to use, the speed of the music. I'll be turning people's names into drum beats and drum fills. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs we do. But as soon as this song starts, if you have a creative title idea, you can suggest it with !title and the name. But that's on the beginning. There are many different ways you can participate here and share your creativity. We do fun community projects on our Discord. So I know it might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I hope you'll stick around, take a leap of faith, and you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome, and I look forward to meeting you. Hi, if this is your first time watching and you came in during the music, welcome. I'm the Etc. Kid. What you just heard was a live musical improvisation, meaning I was making up the music from scratch as I went along, but I got a ton of help from you guys in chat. You guys chose all the sounds I was using, the speed of the music. I turned your names into drum rhythms that powered the song. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs. But that's only the beginning. There are many different ways to participate and share your creativity. You don't need any musical background. You get to help name all the songs we created on the show. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community things on our Discord. So we got a lot going on. It might seem a little overwhelming at first, but if you stick around, you will figure it out super fast. So welcome to the Etceterati. So it took me a while, but I've finally jumped on the social media bandwagon. You'll find me on some new up-and-coming platforms like Friendster and MySpace. I just created a new Vine account. I post highlights from the show on there, old songs, poetry recitations, behind-the-scene photos, content like this. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure too, for his civility. We passed the school where children strove, at recess in the ring. We passed the fields of gazing grain, we passed the setting sun. Or rather, he passed us. The dews grew quivering and chill, for only gossamer my gown, my tippet only tulle. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the cornice in the ground. Since then 'tis centuries, and yet feels shorter than the day I first surmised the horses' heads were toward eternity. Thanks for those Calps. Titles. From GD Bill, Branching Psychosis. Father 5, Psycho Zoo. Wendell 81, Psycho Duck. Dudley Dog, Psycho ETC Stick. Eminem and Eminem, Stick and Morty. And Q, Psycho Pop Stick. Oh, and Father 5 gifted a sub to Pierre. Thanks, Father 5. Thank you. 41st gifted sub. Oh, thanks, Dudley Dog. Thanks for hanging out with us. And Doug just gifted 5 subs. Thanks, Doug. And Mr. Robert gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Doug. Thanks, Mr. Robert. Thank you, Father 5. Thanks for those gifted subs. Oh, and welcome to Gazetian and Asylum 4s. And is it Actitect? Rust Psychospheres here, Dextro. Was it our instrument poll's not working? Was there no instrument poll on that track? Or was it the last track there was no? I don't know what's going on. Some other titles, Wendell 81 with Dogs Like Sticks, Asylum 4s with Psycho Love Interest, Tally Love, Another Stick in the Haunted Forest, Dextrome, Broomstick Blues, Kyo, Stick But a Psycho. ReactiveNylon, another song about elephants. Rosenetto Psychology, the Kazoo Stick. Broom 17, Symphony of a Psycho. Skeeter, Sticks and Stones. Oh yeah, Cobra, I see your commission. Yeah. Yeah, Muty has a commission and you have a commission. Yeah. Right? Do I see him? Yeah, I see him. Oh, House Maple says, what DAW are you using? I use a ridiculous setup that I wouldn't recommend anybody else do. Don't do what I do. I'm using a combination of Ableton Live and Logic, which are both great on their own, but I'm using them together. So I do all my looping in Ableton during the show, but all the sounds live in Logic. So I'm sending MIDI to Logic, actually from between two different computers. And then I send the audio back from Logic to Ableton and I mix it in Ableton. But I like using Ableton for looping and for raw generation of ideas, and I like Logic for full production. That's mainly because I have the most experience on Logic doing that kind of stuff. I know lots of people do an amazing production with Ableton, so. Let's end this poll. Five says, can't see why you don't use Ableton. I don't know if it's a unique bug to Ableton 9, but which I'm still on, but I had this issue with multiple computers where Ableton Live works great for 3 or 4 tracks of MIDI, but then after that there's horrible latency on the playing. So it was not a good experience you wouldn't hear the latency listening, but it was just impossible. So I ended up using Logic, and Logic had way more sounds anyway. But now I'm stuck with, I bet Ableton 10 solved the problem. But that's why I didn't do things in, I wish I could have. I mean, it would have meant 1 fewer computers involved. Stick and Morty. Muty's named it. Stick and Morty. Thanks, Muty. Oh, and Doug gifted a sound cue. This next track is going to feature first request ever from Asylum Floors, Dextrum, Getazian, Rafalgar, Skaz, and somemetaldude. And Tallywo's first drum fill, Bruin Sleep was his first drum fill, DJ Footy PJ's first drum fill, Sean MSX's first drum fill, Thinskin 45's first drum fill, and Project Chrissy's first drum fill as well. And, okay. Okay, let's see. Here's our featured sound, which we're very close to already, aren't we? Yeah, one of the reasons it'd be especially cool to do sounds in Ableton is then I could more easily map sound parameters and do a lot more of that kind of sound sculpting live. All of that is possible in Logic, but for it's technical reasons that are hard for me. It would take me a while to explain. The way my setup is using both simultaneously, where MIDI is going to two places at the same time, it's very difficult to pull it off. I'm sure there's something I could do if I could devote a day or two to figuring out a way to do it, but I can't do it the normal way. So Breaks Remix is our kit, and our first beat is for Tally Love. I don't know if I'm right in this, but to me, that's the classic kick snare right there. Well, I've added some stuff, but for hip hop is this. It'd be swung, but this beat right here, without, ignore the hi-hats, but just the kick and the snare. And slower. Swing it. We can swing it. It's a little fast, but it's pretty fast. Okay, there's Tally Love, and then here's Gettison. Gettison got just let's give the drum gen another chance with your name. Give it another chance. The odds of that are very, very low, but it happened to you. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Here's Gettison. That was as fast as I could play that when I was 12. I guess I'm not a big fan of swing sixteenths at faster tempos, unless it's jazz. This is Why Not Care to Expand? I don't know. I don't know why. And it's more, I think it's more the way the generator, the way I think it's I feel like maybe so it's really in the context of this show, not in terms of so I'm gonna modify what I said. It's really in the context of this show and the way Ableton swings. I think that's the issue. Because I'm sure there's tons of music that has faster, that is funk or rock or soul that has swing sixteenths that are faster. It might just be how Ableton does it. I haven't figured out a swing ratio that I like. It just feels a little artificial, I think. Oh, Cobra, you're gonna. I'll give you your 5, but you're gonna automatically get you're gonna automatically get a download with your commission. But so you don't need to use your download on it. But I'll give you your 5. Sorry about that. Okay, sounds. Project Christie said, "Have you tried blast beats at 220?" I don't know what that is. Father 5 says, "Does Ableton have humanization?" There are plugins and stuff. I don't have anything set up. I use humanization whenever I do Logic stuff, and it's been something I've been meaning to set up since I started the show. When I created the drum generators, I've never had time. And then Pierre with really unique cursed. Oh, in terms of how, yeah, we rarely go above 150, and that's, the computers start to have some serious issues sometimes past 150, so I don't do it very often. The problem is that because I'm using MIDI and not samples, MIDI can struggle when you're sending a ton of MIDI data to synthesizers, and so timing starts getting messed up, and my looping stuff, things won't loop when they're supposed to, so it's not the most fun for me because I feel like I'm usually fighting all sorts of technical problems. What is that? Okay, and then Bellsphere Basic. Says, "Have you? Would you ever use an MPC?" I don't know that I've done a little bit of sampling stuff. Yeah, I don't know if, at least now, it doesn't excite me that much. I've done a few things in the past where I've sampled a record and not on the show. But maybe someday. I've thought about for a while. I might at some point allow y'all to request samples. There are a bunch of sample libraries out there, like Noise and Loop Masters and Sounds and stuff. But I don't like how those sites don't protect me from copyright infringement. So I have to decide if I'm willing to take that risk. And then we got Kids Candy Jar, but that would be not, because then people could request, you could give me some crazy tabla sample or some, guitar sample. Kids Candy Jar, and then we got Slow Groove. To suggest community created samples. My hesitation there is the same thing. I mean, I trust y'all, but I hate to say no to people, and it's opening up a can of worms, so to speak. There's complications there. So someday I might do it. I mean, I've been looping for so long that I'm sure we'll start doing samples someday. But it'll probably be because I'm so sick of myself. Just like that I'm willing to deal with all the headaches and risks, legal risks involved. Okay, y'all pick which. Oh, that was a debut. Y'all pick which sound starts the improv. But the thing with community provided content, it's the same issue as noise, or sounds where, you know, I don't think that any of our regulars would ever submit something that they're not supposed to submit. You know, but if I let some people do it and then say other people can't do it because you're not a long-term member of our community, I don't trust you yet. It's just sort of, I don't know. It's a little complicated, you know. So that's my hesitation around community provided. Do I show? I have done a few video sampling. I did that with Dom and Doc Bizzle and who else did I do that with? I put a lot of work into making that possible, and I only did it like 3 or 4 times. That was a bit of a technical challenge to make that happen. Basically, I had video samples of people playing, and so you'd see them projected as they're playing, and I could trigger different samples, audio and video at the same time. All right, yeah, Fall Rate. Well, Fall Rate, I just did visuals. I didn't actually do the music, but yeah, with Dom, Dom did some awesome guitar stuff. I mean, I stopped doing them because it takes a bunch of work to prep for each one. And my idea originally was I was going to use it as a promotional thing. I was going to collaborate with different people. That was the idea. Let's end this poll. Staff, you remember Dom's guitar? Yeah, if you watch radio, anyone who watches radio, I'm sure there were 3, I think I did 3 tracks. Do you remember, Dom? Was it 2 or 3 tracks? I did improvs I did using your samples. It's slow groove. Okay, let's do it. Muty says YouTube is a tragedy sometimes, is it? I think Muty's is telling me, I'll see a Wookiee on a bike. I think Muty's telling me to promote YouTube. I have 2 YouTube channels. One is an archive of the show, and there's thousands of videos on there. And then I have a new channel, ETC Kid 1. I'll have Tubi pasted in the chat. And I'm trying to do more content on there, original content. And you can see just random, literally randomly, I did a cover of Tragedy by the Bee Gees. And I say random because chat chose random page numbers from a songbook. There's, what else? There's a cover of me singing the song I'm Too Sexy. Tomorrow there's some behind the scenes stuff where I talk about creative things. There's gonna be a new one going up tomorrow about the process of, it's sort of about making a cover your own. And on Saturday, hopefully I'll be posting my uncover of the Final Fantasy VII song Aerith's Theme. So One of the best ways you can support the channel right now is following on YouTube. My goal is to partner on YouTube, not because I'm under any illusion that I'll make money, but if I'm a partner on YouTube, I can link directly to Twitch from YouTube. But I can't do that until I'm partnered. So, oh, new sounds, yeah. Thanks for the reminder. We have a underscores new sound. Here it is. VQK. And then Doug gifted a sound to Q, WHL. Man, Tuba used to do this for me, load the sound, then I made my new chat program and it broke the functionality. Got two nice pads there. Cobra says that and Aris theme is really popular, so hopefully you'll get some folks. Yeah, hopefully. Although there's gonna be some angry comments, almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Maybe not angry, but how dare you? How dare you make the changes you've made? Okay, let's see. Oh, and Cobra named their sound Gift from the Gods. Media says you're not being creative enough unless 99% hates it. That's my message. I mean, as from the point of view of being a creator, I don't care at all if people like or don't like what I do. But I am aware that certain things I do, most people won't like. Fruit, you'll send Russian Mafia. Status is what you care is if they like and share. Yeah, from a strategic point of view, I care. From an artistic point of view, I don't care at all. I said this, I've told y'all before this, you know, that I didn't major in music because at the time, this was a long, long time ago, at the time, my feeling was that it was as insulting to get an F as to get an A. Because the idea of being graded on art, that I ordered that in a specific way, meaning I'd almost rather get an F than get an A as a creator. But idealism doesn't pay the bills, and I don't have a trust fund, so I have to be pragmatic. So I need those likes and those shares so I can keep making art. If Rupu says I like haters, hate is fuel. Yeah, that's a little bit what I'm saying. You know, I think is that I think in some ways, I mean, less so in art, but in life, I think sometimes when people say I can't do something, that sort of motivates me more than someone saying you can do it. I don't know what that says about me. You know, the contrarian part of myself or something. Oh yeah, you're saying I can't do this? Well, I'm gonna do it. You say I can't fly? Hey, watch me. I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna flap my arms so fast I'm gonna fly. Tell me what else I can't do so I can try to do it. Let's see. Okay, I'm talking too much. Let's play. Let's do this track. Here we go. Here we go. Time to accelerate. So what is a sound theme? A sound theme allows you to pick the kinds of sounds that will be used on a song. Chat still picks the specific sounds, but they do so within the categories you've chosen. It's a way to request sound palettes that we don't hear very often on the show. You can unlock one anytime, or if you're lucky, win one during the pre-show raffle that happens 5 minutes after the stream starts. To create a sound theme, use the builder on the request page. You can reach it directly right here. Once you get there, click on this to see the options. I'll pick acoustic drums and synth bass. This means that no matter what, there will be acoustic drums and synth bass on the song. I'll go ahead and fill in the rest of the slots and then copy and paste the command into chat. Tubi, our bot, will let chat know which sound categories we need requests for, so there will be enough for the song. I'm looking forward to playing your sound themes.
Hey, I'm the Etc. Kid, and I'm walking with a selfie stick, looking like a fool, hoping I don't trip. Also, I can tell all the new folks in chat, first off, welcome. This show can seem a little complicated at first, but if you stick around, you'll figure it out really fast. The easiest way to get involved right away is to type !drums in chat, and then I'll turn you into a rhythm on one of our upcoming songs. And there's many other things you can request. You can help name the songs we create on this show. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We do fun community things on Discord. So there's so many ways to participate. Welcome to the Etserati. Okay, outtake. Welcome to the Etserati. There we go.
Our channel is a fiscally sponsored project of the nonprofit art services organization Fractured Atlas. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't mean they're just giving us money. But what it does mean is that since they are a 501(c), you can actually support our channel and it be tax deductible. If you're in the United States as an individual or a business, if you know how to deduct charitable contributions off your taxes, you can do the same and support us at the same time. Just go to the link in our support panel to Fractured Atlas, make your donation there. You must make your donation through Fractured Atlas for it to be tax deductible. So let me know if you have any questions. This is a fantastic way to support what we're doing here. I'm not only on the Twitch, I'm also on the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Discord. Follow me there for more content like this. Hi, I'm the Etc. Kid with your creative moment. By the time you watch this, you've probably already seen hundreds, maybe thousands of different kinds of content today. As creators, we certainly benefit from absorbing lots of information. Together it forms that mess of inspiration that makes each of us different from anyone else. But if all we do is consume things in short bursts, one after another, our brain doesn't have much time to process it, let alone form creative connections. As a creative gift to yourself today, take 30 to 60 minutes to focus on one single thing without interruption or distraction. Try reading an entire article, not just the headline or the comments, or listen to an album from start to finish with your eyes closed, or study one painting and discover all that's there that you'd never have seen if you just glanced at it and swiped to the next thing. Let me know in the comments how you spent your creative moment and what you discovered, or in chat during today's show. Thanks for those calps. Titles: Lord Rao 2018 Suspension of Reality, Skeeter Through the Roof, Frupoose Haters, ReactiveNylon If Frogs Could Fly, Douglas Fillmore Telephone Wire Cutters, Staffy Tilted Flaps. Has anyone personally replaced a battery in an iPhone before? I'm gonna have to do that this week. Never done it. Viers, is that would just replace an iPhone with a good phone? Well, I got this phone for free. Soda gave it to me, which was very generous of Soda because my other phone was dying and then completely died. So I'd have no phone if it wasn't for Soda. But just in the last month, just in the last month, the battery, it lasts like 10 minutes. I see Cobra was asking about ages. And Frupu says, my psychological age is 69. Frupu says 28. Mr. Roberts 25. Mr. Muty remembers 28 in the distant past. does is if you're buying the battery at the App Store, they'll put it in for free, I think. I just sort of assumed that it would be really, I shouldn't have assumed, but I assumed that it'd be really expensive to replace it through Apple. I found a kit that was $14. I think it was $14 or $20 that includes the battery and the kit to do it. But I'm in lockdown basically, so I wouldn't be able to go to the Apple Store anyway. I don't know if they're even open right now. I could hire somebody, but it'd probably end up being more expensive than the kit. Assuming I don't break it. I might. I think this is a good idea if I successfully do it. Otherwise, it's a horrible idea. Oh, and wow, I didn't see these. A donation from Brucos. Thank you, Brucos. A huge donate. Thank you, Brucos. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Brucos. And then Cobro with the donation. Hashtag new sound. Thank you, Cobro. Thanks, Cobro. Thanks, Brucos. Oh, and Iros with a 25-month sub. Says 25 eons. And Cobro named their... Oh wait, Q named their... Is that a... Oh, that hasn't... We haven't played that yet. Q named their sound Choir of Angels. And underscore named their Star Martinez. Brucos, you've done it on a non-Apple. Didn't have removable battery. Still worked afterwards. I mean, part of me thinks it might be, it wouldn't be the worst thing not to have a phone for a while. But camera 3 depends on it. Camera 3 won't move without some sort of iOS device plugged into it. I think it's dumb that they did it that way, but Cobra says, the game Death Stranding, the rainfall is called Timefall, and you accelerate time for everything it touches. It's a beautiful and haunting idea. Pierre says, just replace camera 3 with something useful too. Oh, that's harsh, camera 3. That is harsh. How do you feel about that, camera 3? Oh, I can't even switch to you, can I? Yeah. So I can't, because camera switch is not working. Camera switching, I coded all that like 3 years ago. And I have not had the energy to try to figure out why it's not working. There's so many different components. There's the hardware component. It's on a network. I know, well, the network is working because I can manually switch. But then I have a helper application that I didn't write, and I don't remember how it all works together. Somehow I send signals to the helper application sends it to the, I don't know. So I've just dreaded trying to figure it out. Whoops. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh, and a donation from Staffy. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you, Staffy. Staffy writes, next person to add a piece of public domain art to the Discord gets a sound to name. Hashtag mining the public domain. So chat. Thanks, Staffy. Here's an easy way to find some stuff. I've collected all these links. Right here. Tubi's gonna paste it into chat. Or I'll paste it in chat. There's lots of links on there. As a general rule, if something has been made in 1923 or earlier, it's in the public domain. And Staffy's been adding lots of awesome stuff on there. Staffy introduced me to the idea of looking at old magazines. I never thought to do that. And then Mr. Robert added some great ones today. And Mr. Robert introduced me to a new site that I hadn't checked out before. It's the National Gallery of Art. And they actually I got several images from them. They have one of the better search functionalities of these sites. They've got a lot of stuff pre-1924. Lots of good stuff. But if you don't know what the public domain is, once something is in the public domain, then anyone can do anything they want with it. You don't have to pay. You don't have to ask permission. You can change it in any way you want. You can incorporate it into your own work. You can even sell it. Now, people would be crazy to buy it, but you could. There's so much public domain art. I mean, well, lots of people, they'll take the trouble. They'll put it on T-shirts, and you can buy the T-shirt, and maybe you don't want to deal with trying to set up the T-shirt. So there's reasons why people sell stuff in the public domain that is semi-legitimate. But as soon as you use something in the public domain and you add to it, it's yours at that point. Whatever the new creation is. The new creation is not in the public domain. It's your thing. So you shouldn't be afraid to say, why I don't want to use this because I want to keep what I make. But so like if you wanted to do your own, if you wanted to make a comic book about Alice in Wonderland, you could, and you would own. No one could take your copy, your comic book. But anyone else could also make a comic book, but they couldn't use your illustrations. They couldn't use your ideas. So the public domain is an amazing thing. I'm all about the public domain. I love it. We do a show every year. In January, every year, another year of art comes into the public domain. So I think we're at this year is 1924. Next year is 1925. Thank you, Staffy. Oh, and M&M gifted a friend badly to Brucos. Your new friend at Brooks, Brent Hawk, fragrant nickel at Aardvark millions and counts sitting times millions of times. What did I do on that track? Oh, some sax. The instrument pole is not working. I don't know why. It just isn't working. Did I turn it? I didn't turn it off, did I? I don't remember turning it off. Oh, nice. Pierre, looks like Pierre's getting a new sound. That's sweet. It's awesome find, Pierre. Tubi did like 50 Say My Name since the last show, including John Awesomeness, Throat Warbler Nurkleby III, Chippington Balboa, and how about this? Dapwhack Sockside Flufflikes. How about this one? Her Dudeness Pineapple. Her Dudeness Pineapple. And then Barney W. Noodlestein. Cosette Crisparkle. Evan M&S, is this Tubi or Dom the one with the most say my names? Let me see. I mean, Dom's done over 1,000, I think, so. Tubi has a lot of catching up to do. Will this work? It's hard for me to, wait, how can I do this? Find, I can't easily do this search. Oh, yeah, I think Tubi might have passed Dom. It looks like Tubi's done it about almost 1,300 times. Whereas Dom, I don't have an easy way to filter out other times that Dom has typed say my name, but the number of times Dom has typed say my name, including bot randoms and telling other people about say my name, it's 1,470 times. So I have a feeling that Tubi's probably almost caught up. People are telling Dom to do more, but Dom's not changing until the pie charts return. Yeah, where Dom's stuck with Dom says bring the pie charts back, or Rito and I'll make it longer say my name. Let's end this poll. New Ableton. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a Muties commission next, and then we should have time to do a Cobra's commission also. Oh yeah, we'll definitely, yeah. If frogs could fly, ReactiveNylon. ReactiveNylon has named it If Frogs Could Fly. Thank you, ReactiveNylon. Thanks everyone for your titles. Tom says, how much of your chat do I make up now, kid? I forget, is there a my stat? Does my stat tell you how many messages you've written? This can't be right, but supposedly Dom's I feel like this must not be right, but it's telling me that in the chat messages table, you have 100. Wait, is that 1 million or wait, how many? 187,000. But that includes requests. That includes everything. So probably 100,000 of those are drum fills. Because Dom saved us. Dom saved us from the Greeks. Eminem, is this going to be Eminem's Hip Hop Boot Camp, Rhyming Title Challenge, Hip Hop Style Beats, please? I'm still not that comfortable rhyming. It's gonna be a while before I am like a couple years. I'll do my best, Muty. Let's do a melody. Hip hop. Phrygian. There it is, hip hop. Use those notes at some point next improv. Our drum kit on this track is the Zero Excuses kit. And our first beat. Oh, I see. Muty, you've given me lots of space to work with these beats, so I can make them more hip hop. Okay. Oh, thanks, Beauty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2 east. Okay, let's put our. We'll swing it. Let's swing it. Well, let's do that standard pattern. How's that? That's groovy. Okay, next up, West. Put a snare, a kick, and a snare on the and. And I want these to be here. I just imagine the drummer on these notes right here. I don't know why. Just visualize the drummer at those moments every time, just staring with just fury at their hi-hat. You know, just with just such intensity. Tut, 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 you know. There it is. We got our beats. Sounds. Finger style electric bass. Finkpoid guitar. An entire paragraph. Bluegrass banjo. Japanese shakuhachi flute. And there it is, dobro chords. Since this is a commission, if Muty votes, only Muty's vote counts, otherwise it's a normal poll. Oh, and the drum fills. Let's see these drum fills. He plays the trombone and even a trumpet. Hats are jumping and the basses be thumping. Beats are bumping, never call a bot pumpkin. It's not a protocol. Try beautiful bumpy like a tubercle. Tubercle? Listen to the woofer go boom boom, knocking down your cubicle. Acoustical, crate digging, bloody and grimy cuticle. Welcome to the crucible. Is Doug asked, or are you asking if Dobro was a debut? Dobro chords. What was the first song that Dobro chords was used on? It was January 9th, 2017, and it was requested by Dom. January 9th, so I've been streaming for about, 4 months. And it was called, the name of the song was Moonlight at the RV Park. And then Dom didn't request it again for about 2 weeks. And then it appeared on Mysterious Miss. And then it was a week before it was requested again, Flight of the Clockwork Owl. And then things start accelerating. Now it's only 6 days, and it's lost in the vacuum of space heaters. Oh, and then it didn't get used for 3 months. What happened, Dom? Okay, it wasn't until July of 2017 that Dom started requesting it all the time, and then it was used like every show for a while. No, there'd be stretches where Dom would stop. Well, it was sometime in 2018 when Dombro became like all the time. Because I'm looking, we got 190 tracks with Dombro on it, and it's not till in the first year of Dombro being used, it had only been used about 50 times, no, 70 times. No, wait. Anyway. Do I have any sounds I have to demo? Yes, I do. Here is a Staffy gifted to Pierre. Let's see. That's an awesome sound. And then Cobra was a new sound. And Cobra has named it Say Hello to My Little Sound. I can't even hear. Y'all would probably have. Anyone have subwoofers right now? I can't hear it because it's so low, but I bet if you have subwoofers, that's just shaking your house. Wow. And then, Bruco's gifted a sound to Rosanetto. Doug, you can hear it? You have a little subwoofer? I didn't expect that. Sorry. Sorry about that. He says it was like bliss, and then a hammer to the head. Pierre named a sound Pretty Sweet and Intense. This is totally the kind of track where you have the folks doing the glow stick stuff, you know? And hey, Socks, I didn't say hi. Glow stick, yeah, the glow sticks. I'm agnostic. I'm not sure if I believe that glow sticks exist. Send this boat. To be 20 years old at a dance music fest with glow sticks. It's a drum loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2 East drum loop. Here we go. Time to accelerate. Muti says, rhyming title challenge. Rhyme your title in 2 places. Express yourself. He's the man. So I'm down in my basement, and believe it or not, I was originally planning on doing the show down here until I realized that my roommates wouldn't have been super happy with that. But it does serve as an interesting backdrop while I welcome any new folks who just came in. What you're about to hear is a live musical improvisation, meaning I'm going to make up some music from scratch on the spot. But I'll be getting a ton of help from chat. Chat will give me the sounds to use, the speed of the music. I'll be turning people's names into drum beats and drum fills. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum rhythm on one of the upcoming songs we do. But as soon as this song starts, if you have a creative title idea, you can suggest it with exclamation point title and the name. But that's on the beginning. There are many different ways you can participate here and share your creativity. We do fun community projects on our Discord. So I know it might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I hope you'll stick around, take a leap of faith, and you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome, and I look forward to meeting you. done, gonna need some health care. Seen but not heard, that's just absurd. Here I am, lost on my way, trying to find myself to the next word. Got some reasonable care after psychological warfare. Here I am, lost there, lost with Diana Ross, Rick Ross. Who's the boss? Not me, not Ross. Here we are, walking on air to the electric chair, finding the fire. Here we are, my hair's on fire, burning up after pushing the doll hit a Rick roll and rolling down the hill like battle axes drawn. Respawn till dawn. Here I am, Don Juan, on. Feel that dead air with the care. I feel the dead air with the care. Feel the dead air without cares. Feel the dead air without a care. Walking the blues, nothing to lose. Run your mouth, you find yourself going down, far too far down to south. I'll drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. I'll drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. Drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. I'll drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. Drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. Yeah, sticks and stones can break my bones, but mics won't ever hurt me. Yeah, sticks and stones can break my bones, from trombones will never bite me. Yeah, make it slow, take it so, that's the way these feelings go. Of this groove, chatter proves, even those who don't know what it is that I not all that I do. Drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. I'll drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. Drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. I'll drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. On fire, get me a pacifier. My mind's on fire. Here I am, suspended by a wire. Drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. I'll drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. Drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. I'll drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. Drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. I'll drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. Drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. I'll drink to that, drink to that. Everybody sink it in the chat. I'll be back live in just a moment. My present day self is running around behind me doing some post-song stuff. In the meantime, if this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm ETC Kid, aka the Etc. Kid. The music you just watched was improvised from scratch, but I got a lot of help from chat. Just before the song, they chose the sounds I was using, the speed of the music. I turned people's names into drum rhythms. So there are many ways you can participate. The easiest way to get involved right away is to type !drums for a chance to be a rhythm on an upcoming song. You can also name the songs we create here, help write what our bot Tubi says, and we have fun community projects on our Discord. So we've got a lot going on. It might seem a little overwhelming at first, but if you take a leap of faith, you'll have everything figured out super fast. So welcome. I look forward to meeting you in chat. Apparently I'm on social media. If you follow me there, you'll find highlights from the show, stripped down arrangements of old songs, poetry recitations, behind the scenes photos, portraits of Jiffy Star Child, thoughts on the creative process, and a whole lot more. Stuff like this. Okay, this is an old folk song called I Wish I Was a Mole. I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. 'Cause if I was a mole, I'd root that mountain down. I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. Here is your 50-second recap of Friday's show. One of the first things I say to people who are experiencing writer's block, your favorite musician, writer, whoever you admire, they almost certainly experience some of the same things you experience. But they've figured out a way to get through it, and you can figure out how to get through it as well. 1,000 paper cranes. Tui wants to now be referred to as Huggy Danko. Tubi, I guess, is already done with Huggy Danko, now wants to be known as Humberto Boatload. Sorry, Tubi, not gonna do it. Thanks for those calps. Thank you, Moody, for the commission. Title, Suodi, Think Floyd, Blink Void. Douglas Fillmore, Look Like Fire to the Wind, It's a Cinnamon Sin. Skeeter, Last Call, Drinks for All. Socks Like So. Rosanetto, Groove on Down to Downtown. And Dom, Hydrate Expectations, Migrate Emigrations. I used a lot of lyrics, titles as lyrics. Dom, Seen But Not Heard, That's Just Absurd. Battle axes drawn, respawn till dawn. From Douglas Fillmore, Socks, I'll drink to that. You'll sink in chat. Socks, make it so, make it slow. Eminem, Diana Ross, Rick Ross, who is the boss? Also, Sticks and Stones, Trombones, Microphones. Pierre, after pushing the doll did a Rickroll. Staffy, reasonable care after psychological warfare. Staffy, prepare your mind for elsewhere. Staffy, dead air without a care. Staffy of this groove, chat will approve. This is That's So Dope. Sorry throwing you the deep end. That's how I learned to rhyme. We used to cipher in my hood, and who dropped the rhyme got punched in the gut. Best way to get creative is jump in the deep end. You wrangled the flow at one point. Like, seriously, to lock down. My confidence for me to create a powerhouse. Seriously, to lock down. Thank you, Muty. Thank you. Yeah, that BPM's pushing me. Definitely pushing me. The last one I did on the show was probably more like 30 beats slower, 20 or 30 beats slower. There's a lot less time to think. But the funny thing is that I feel like I'm best when I don't think. I'm worse when I start being self-aware. Because then I start just... It's weird when you're trying to find the rhyme. It's harder than not trying. If you don't try, they just appear magically. But when you try, it feels like everything is the word orange, and you're trying to rhyme every word is orange. Oh, we had oh yeah, and I used a rhyme from Elmo Fan 22. Welcome, and Suodi's here. Socks is here. Oh, I already said hi to Socks, didn't I? Angry Chicken. Hey, Norwegian Greaser's here. Draculin. Some other titles: Arrows, the old Arrows anthem. Tubi, lack of notes. Cobra, bop till you drop. It's a lot easier coming up with choruses. Although I didn't use it, those were all y'all's words, right? I didn't have to work at all for that one. I'm an Eminem sitting and spitting mango seeds, the need for speed. And Pierre, I'll drink to that until I'm fat. Oh yes, Staffy's working towards a commissioned Rhodes cover. If anyone doesn't know about this, this is something I added recently. They're now individual goals. Like with non-individual goals, you can only start working towards them after the goal of the day has been reached. But there's three. There's unlock a Rhodes song, which is so when Staffy reaches that goal, Staffy's gonna get to ask me to do a YouTube Rhodes thing with some song that Staffy wants me to sing. There's also, I forget the names of them. They're on the unlock page, but there's one it's maybe a produced, I forget it is, but it'd be a fully produced track with drums and everything of a cover. There's a improv album where we do a show that is just your commissions. It's a bonus show. And we prepare the songs at the start of the show, all the requests for your commissions. And then we just do song titles, song titles, song titles. It'd be a much more performance-focused show. So those are the 3 new goals, individual. And you don't need to unlock them all once. Unlike unlocks, you could take 1 show, 2 shows, 10 shows, whatever. Oh, what's the BPM on? Something weird happened. Chat messages. Whoops. $117. Oh. Okay, send this bolt. And it's Skeeter. Skeeter's named the last call, drinks for all. Thank you, Skeeter. Thanks, Muty. We're doing Cobro's commission. Oh, and M&M gifted a Bam Badly to Staffy. Attic Frez. So you think the dress is beautiful? Tea washing games? It needs a lot of cycling because in desert areas that don't thrive, it's crowded. Make money on Instagram and more, kid. Instagram Attic. Specializes in unique electronic action art and traditional American music. MTV founded North Carolina and founded a club that I watch now because we can focus on contemporary hit music and songs to produce Banana, Illegal Banana 5. Oh, hey, LD Cool Girl. Angry Chicken says you could do a whole album reading spam emails. Like the Nigerian Prince ones. That'd be a funny thing for Tubi to generate. That might be a good reward. Think too good to be true, you know? Tubi gives you things that are too good to be true. I mean, I guess that's all the rewards, right? They're already too good to be true. Angry Chicken says car warranties. Oh, Rosanetto HJ, yeah. Oh, whoops. Fade out. Here's AHJ. He says, what about Tubi ads? Ads are too good to be true. Yeah. Tubi trying to sell mating tie racks. Cobra moved to South Carolina. I'm assuming that's what SC stands for. F Ionian. Our drum kit. There's our first beat. There's second. There it is. Got our beats. Sounds modern classic. And then water rings. Strings acoustic. Barry sax. Clarinets legato. And classic marimba. Ascend this pole. And it's classic marimba. Wait, what just happened? Here we go, time to accelerate. You might have noticed that our bot, to be or not to bot, is one of the chattier bots on Twitch. And part of that is because you guys can help write what it says. The easiest way to get started is to create a greet me message. And a greet me message is a message that our bot will say to you specifically when you type your first message of the day each show. And you can have multiple greet me messages, and our bot will use a different one, or we'll pick a random one each show. So if you want to do that, type !greet me, one word, with your message. And that's on the beginning. We call this bot talk. It gets pretty sophisticated. There's variables and options and multi-part messages, many different categories, vote durings, randoms. But this is the best way to get started, and it's just another way you get to share your creativity with our community. Hi, if this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm the Etc. Kid. What you just heard was improvised entirely from scratch, meaning I was making it up as I went along, but I got a ton of help from chat. Chat shows all the sounds I was using, the speed of the music, the drum rhythms were generated from people's usernames. So if you want to get involved, the easiest way to do that right away is type !drums in chat for a chance to be a drum rhythm on an upcoming song. But that's only the beginning. There's many different ways to participate and share your creativity. You can help name all the songs we created in the show. You can help write the script of our channel's bot. We have fun community projects on our Discord. So it might seem a little overwhelming at first. We got a lot going on, but if you stick around, you'll have it all figured out super fast. So welcome to the Etceterati. It's a dark and stormy night. You hear a crash. You stumble out of bed. It's pitch black. First you step on a Lego. Then you step on a banana peel. At least you hope it's a banana peel. Next thing you know, you're on a skateboard, crashing down the stairs. If only you'd had the ETC nightlight. Things move pretty fast in ETC world, but you can keep up on everything on the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Discord. You'll find fun content like what you're about to see. Thanks. Yeah, my mic bounces. It can bounce pretty. Look at that. Thanks for those calves. Thanks, Cobro. Thanks for the commission. Titles: Tally Love, End of the Journeyman, Hug Queen LD, Home Again, Eminem, Roadmap to Happiness, Staffy, Honest Archaeology, Pierre Soulful Heart, Mr. Robert, The Soul of the Road Trip. Oh, and I used a title from Staffy as the lyrics, Touchstone for a Wandering Soul. And Rosanetto named their sound Sorrowful Bell Song. Some other titles. Tubi, Bombs for Toxic Waste. Tubi, that's definitely not the title inspiration. Hug Queen LD, Tips for a Road Trip. Lord Rao 2018, Going Solo. Staffy, Temporary Touchstone. Douglas Fillmore, At Home, The Soul Becomes a Laugh. Skeeter, Sawgrass Soul. Oh, you submitted both? Well, I was singing Wandering. I'm not sure which one I did Wander. Which one did I put on? I didn't notice that. Yeah. I had the wrong mic on the first time. I had my overhead, not my handheld. Oh, Douglas Fillmore became Doug Spray. Send this Poe. And it's Tally Love. Tally Love has named it. I think that's the first title, right? End of the Journeyman. Thanks, Tally Love. Thank you, Cobro. Just a reminder, if you're not subbed yet on YouTube, there's the link. Tomorrow I'm going to be posting part 2 of the process behind tragedy. The cover I did on YouTube, and it's just me at the keyboard talking through as I figure out what I'm going to do with the song. That is going to come out tomorrow, and then I'm hoping to have my cover of the Final Fantasy song Aerith's theme out on Saturday, or at the latest on Sunday. So watch out for those on YouTube. Oh, thanks, Pierre. Have a great weekend. Our show is live from Headley Clouds. We did 5 tracks. The first track, the titles got messed up, so we'll have to name that later. Then we had Stick and Morty, If Frogs Could Fly, Last Call, Drinks for All, and then End of a Journeyman. End of the Journeyman. Do our thank yous. Our superstar mods here today: Brucos, Cool Reason, Dom, and Tubi. We had a raid from Psycho Stick. Donations from Cobro, from Muty, from Brucos, from Staffy _ and name withheld. Thank you. Oh, thanks, M&M. Thank you. And a cheer from Doug. Thank you, Doug. Gifted subs from Father 5 to Pierre, Doug to Blaze Demon, Enzopolis, Existence 130, Goliath Games TV, Rick Snyder, Mr. Robert, gifted to Disco Sleaze, Norwegian Greaser, Psychos, Rock'em Wings, Sour Crowd Tea, 25 months for Anita Band-Aid and 25 for Iros. Thanks to all our lurkers and chatters. Time for the shout out. These 36 names you see on screen either named our current tour, named our venue, named one of our songs, made a request on one of the songs we featured. Asylum Forest, Broom 17, Cobro, Dextrom, Deji, Footy, PJs, Domps, Bring the Pie Charts Back, Arito, and I'll sing longer, say my name, Dougly Dog, Duel, Doug Spray, Elfo, Melmo, Fan 22, Father 5, Frostbites 151, GD Bill, Jezin, Greeley, The Snail, Q, Eminem, Mr. Robert, Naroon, Pierre, Project Chrissy, Raph Alger, ReactiveNylon, Rosenetto, Ruin, Sleep, Pascazi, Sean, MSX. I ran out. Sean Solo Beat, Skeeter Socks, Some Metal Dude, Staffy, Tally Love, Thin Skin, 45 _ and Zerazzle. Whew. Let's find someone to raid. There's lots of things I want to raid. I want lots of new things. Oh, it's hard to decide. We're gonna go support St. Louis Public Radio. They got a band. They're all wearing masks. Whoa. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. It's great to see y'all. I look forward to seeing you hopefully tomorrow. If not then, maybe Saturday or the next week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're going to do this raid, give them some ETC love. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Here we go. Take care.